The risk of heavy rain and renewed flooding returns to northern parts of the country as monsoonal activity increases. Our water vapour satellite imagery from the last few hours shows moisture already building across the tropical north, these areas of white and green, indicating high levels of moisture in the atmosphere. Additionally, we have the areas of orange, pink and blue, indicating convection or thunderstorms, most recently impacting western parts of the top end and the Gulf of Carpentaria. But in fact, we've seen much broader areas of northern Australia seeing moderate to locally heavy falls over the recent days as monsoonal activity increases, with the monsoon trough deepening over the north. At the moment, it's extending from northern parts of the Kimberley across the base of the top end and across Cape York Peninsula as well. It's dragging in this moist west to northwesterly flow from the tropics and contributing to the rain areas, showers and thunderstorms that we're expecting across these parts through the rest of the week. Additionally, we have a tropical low pressure system beginning to develop within the monsoon trough over the Northern Territory. It's fairly weak at the moment, but over the course of this week it is expected to strengthen and start to have a greater impact on our rainfall totals. So let's step through it now. Over the next day or two, we are expecting our highest rainfall totals to mostly be focused through the western top end, parts of the northern Kimberley, and across parts of the Cape York Peninsula around the monsoon trough as well. We may also see strong and blustery winds about the top end coast, wrapping around that monsoon trough. The tropical low over the Northern Territory will gradually move eastwards through the course of this week towards the Gulf of Carpentaria, moving out over those Gulf waters around Wednesday going into Thursday. It's at this time that it will really start to strengthen more rapidly and have a greater impact on our rainfall, particularly around the Gulf country through northwest Queensland. Areas of heavy rain and strong winds are likely, wrapping around this system as it strengthens, and in fact there is a moderate risk that it could develop to tropical cyclone intensity at this time. However, there are still a number of ways this system could develop or where it might track at this point in time, so it is essential to keep an eye on the Bureau's website for all the forecast updates there. But one way or the other, whether or not it becomes a cyclone, it will still bring areas of heavy rain and strong winds to areas close to the Gulf of Carpentaria, particularly through northwest Queensland. Our rainfall totals over the week ahead are really going to be focused around that monsoon trough, so largely impacting parts of the top end, the Gulf country and far north Queensland. The highest falls are likely to accumulate around far northwest Queensland as that tropical low deepens through the later part of this week. The highest falls are also likely to be tied to thunderstorms, so they may be hit and miss at times, but it is likely we will still see widespread rain through those northernmost parts of Australia through this week. With catchments already sodden and a lot of rain seen over recent weeks and months, we're anticipating further river rises as this rainfall starts to come through, and as a result we do have a flood watch already current for parts of the western top end, including the Darwin and Katherine areas. We may see quite rapid river rises with heavy rainfall, and that may lead to transport and access impacts, potentially turning roads muddy and impassable and cutting off the access routes. Additionally, we do still have areas of flooding impacting Queensland, including major flood warnings for the Flinders River and the Eyre Creek in the west. Over the coming days, as that rainfall starts to come through, particularly through northwest Queensland, we may see further flood watch or flood warning products issued in response to that rainfall. As this situation continues to evolve, you can find the latest forecast and warning details via the Bureau's website and the BOM weather app. Stay safe and we'll catch you next time.